Okay guys, I'm sure you heard about the DYDX airdrop and how massive it was. I even found someone who got nearly $1 million from creating 10 accounts and trading, so that he got into the high trade category. So the airdrops can be quite lucrative, and so it's inspired me to go and do some research to see what other airdrops there are out there at the moment, in the hunt of looking for some free crypto. And I thought I'd record a video. I've located a bunch of them. I think I've got over 20 here to cover in this video, so it might take a little bit of time to get through it. So I'm just going to go through them one by one and show you how to exactly how you need to interact with them to get a potential airdrop, because there's of course no guarantees that they are going to A, release a token, and B, actually do an airdrop. But if you run these actions, and you're putting yourself at a high probability of getting an airdrop if they do make one themselves. So if you want some free crypto and you want to see exactly how to go through and do all this yourself, then stay tuned and watch till the end of this video. Hi, my name is Michael, and I help new and experienced investors create profit and build wealth from cryptocurrency investing. So if that sounds like it might be of interest to you, then please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell notification to get any of my future videos. Now, in terms of the Matic network, there's a few that I'm going to run through. The first one is Paraswap, and that is available on multiple networks: Ethereum, Polygon, Binance Smart Chain, Avalanche. So you can use it on Ethereum. I'm going to use Polygon because it has lower fees. So we can go and execute some simple swaps on here. Say for example, we'll do 10 Matic to USDC, which is about $13. So we just put that in there and click swap. And we might see if we can minimize the slippage a little bit here. Gas fees, I'm sure it's pretty cheap all the way up, so let's just go with this, and actually we'll just leave it on the default there and see if that goes through. All right, be asked to approve that now. We'll see that it's got a very small amount of Matic, so that looks okay to me. So we'll go ahead and push that through and wait for that transaction to go through. So we can see that that transaction has gone through now. So I've got $13 of USDC. I converted one Matic across. So that's pretty much it now. We've registered on Paraswap. So the next one we're going to have a look at is called Debank. Now Debank's pretty cool because it's like it's a DeFi wallet, so it allows you to show your whole profile. But in this case, to look to qualify for an airdrop, we're just going to go straight to the token swap. And what we're going to do is just convert one more Matic across, or maybe we'll do 10 like we did before. So this looks like an aggregator here, so it does actually look to find something else, but that's still, if we do a transaction through here, it might still qualify us for an airdrop. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Might use this Cometh Swap one, just because the others I've used before already. So yeah, it looks fine. We'll just go ahead with that. Small amount of Matic. Just have a look at how the gas. Okay, gas price 34. Okay, cool. We'll put that through. Down here we can see the swap history. It's pending. 10 Matic. Oh, okay. That looks like it went across there now. So if we were to, so if we look to convert back, we can see now that we have $26 in USDC. So we've registered for that one now. The next one we're going to have a look at is Zapper. So this is another DeFi wallet that allows you to do a bunch of stuff as well. It does have an exchange, so we're going to go ahead and have a go at that. So let's go and send another 10 Matic to our USDC. Exchange route, it's going to be using JetSwap. Haven't used that one before. Let's give that a go. Slippage tolerance looks a little bit high though, so we'll bring that down to 2%. Review that transaction. Pretty slow amount of Matic. Gas fees using there 16. Okay, we'll go ahead and do that. Now we can see that it's exchanging for USDC. Okay, that's gone through because we now have $40 of USDC. Okay, the next one on Polygon is going to be dex.guru. So make sure you've got Poly selected here. And and basically we're just going to go and we're going to sell from Matic to USDC. So we'll do another 10 Matic and we'll sell that to USDC. 1% slippage. Tip for your guru, won't do that. Gas price looks good. Polygon network feed, great. We'll confirm that. Send that through. So dex.guru, it's another wallet app as well as a trading app. So it doesn't have a token. It might have an airdrop, might not, but we'll execute a transaction on it anyway, just so we qualify if they do. Cool, that's gone through. We now have $53 in USDC. And the last one is going to be hop.exchange. So this is basically cross network swaps. So what we're going to do is all that USDC that we have just created on Polygon, we are actually now going to move that to, we'll go to Optimism. So let's move it to Optimism. Let's move the full balance across and see what this does. Going to be $3 in fees, get $50 across there. We'll go ahead and approve that. Yeah, no problems. So now we're moving from the Matic network across to the Optimism network, which is also a layer 2 on ETH. So it's from one layer 2 to a second layer 2. Okay, that's been approved, so we can now go ahead and send that. Approve that small transaction. That's gone through here. So that is all of the airdrops on Polygon. Okay, the next one we're going to look at is Solend. So this is a tweet here, someone asking about Solana apps that are going to get an airdrop, and Solend replied with a little thinking emoji. So pretty sure there's a good chance on this one. So this is the website here, solend.fi. So we're going to go and get started. Now, for any of the Solana projects, you will need to have a wallet. The most common wallet is Phantom. So I'm just going to log into that and go to my primary one here. And yeah, so you'll need a Phantom wallet. So we'll go ahead now and we will get started. We will connect our wallet to our Phantom wallet here. Now, just before I jump in and use it, I'll just quickly highlight what it is. So it says it's an autonomous interest rate machine for Solana. Earn interest on deposits and borrow assets on the fastest, lowest fee, most scalable lending platforms. It's basically a DeFi platform to lend out your money and earn some APY, or some annual percentage yield. So having a look at the list here, Solana, we can earn 0.35%, USDC 5.4, all the way down to, there's a few others here, Radium at 23. I don't have any Radium. Do have some Solana, but that's a pretty low interest rate there. So I'm just going to go and put some USDC. I've got a bunch of that on this wallet. So simply we click on the USD, we input how much we want to stake. Start with let's see if we can do a little $10 and see what happens. See if that actually allows us to actually put it in. Basically on the basis that I don't really want to leave my USDC in here earning interest, because I'm going to use that to buy some other tokens at the moment. Yeah, so we'll just see if this goes through. So let's apply with $10 USDC, and we have a look here at the transaction. We'll go ahead and approve that. All the fees should be pretty low on Solana. So that transaction has been supplied. Let's just click on that and see if that's gone through. Looks like success, that's gone through. So let's come back here and have a look now. And so over here we can see that the assets supplied 10 USDC, and that's it. So that's pretty much, now we've used that. We've created a transaction, we've staked some funds on this platform. So that's pretty much all we need to do for Solend. Next one we're going to look at is Marinade Finance. Okay, so marinade.finance. And so this is a website to stake Solana. Basically, so you stake your Solana, you receive MSOL, which is a liquid token, and you can participate in different DeFi or swap back to Sol at any time. So this one's pretty cool. They call it liquid staking, where you can basically stake your Sol and you can remove it without having to wait 1 to 3 days to get that back. It's immediate to stake and unstake. You get your income compounded in the Sol token, and you maintain custody at all times. So let's go ahead and register a transaction on this platform. So we're going to click on stake Sol, currently 6.21%. So first thing we'll do, we'll connect our wallet, choose the Phantom wallet. We will okay that, and we'll go ahead and put some Sol. Let's maybe start with 0.1 and just see if that allows us to put that in there. So we'll go ahead and stake with that, approve that. Well done, you're now staking with Marinade. Unlock liquidity, diversified stake. Cool. So that's it. So now we're staking in that platform, so we can just leave that in there. Okay, the next one is Francium.io. So this is another DeFi platform, lending and borrowing. It's got some pretty good APY actually. Orc goes up over 100%. Sol 5.32. USDC is 20%. It's pretty handy on USDC there. So let's go ahead and connect our Phantom wallet. And we're going to go deposit into the USDC pool. How much can we put in there? Let's see if we can put another 10 bucks in there and see if that goes through. Go ahead and we will approve that. Transaction's been successfully confirmed. Check your transaction on Solana. So that should be in now. We can see up here. Yeah, so I got $9.99 in there, and that's currently staked. And then we could easily withdraw that, the maximum if and when we need to. Okay, now Symmetry is the next one. And this looks like a pretty cool platform. You can build and invest into indices. So instead of investing in individual projects, you could just invest in these indexes. So I thought that was, I think this is pretty cool actually. Not sure, it doesn't look like it's that easy to invest into these indices. So all I'm going to do is actually just register a transaction on their swap platform here. So we'll go ahead and connect our wallet. Like so, Phantom wallet, connect that through. And so what we'll do is we'll just convert, say 10 bucks at USDC, okay, from amounts too low, $16 of USDC. So we'll go ahead and we'll swap that to Sol, approve that transaction, and this will register a swap inside this, inside the Symmetry platform. So if they do an airdrop, that potentially will qualify us for that. So we'll wait for that to go through now. Okay, so that transaction has gone through. So that's it, we've registered a transaction there. The next one is called Latrix. So if we just check out the about, Latrix is the ultimate lending gateway in Solana, adopted dynamic interest rate model, and created more capital efficient risk management pools. As such, a broad selection of collateral types, crypto tokens, stablecoins, synthetic assets, NFTs, and other kinds of assets can be fully utilized in a safe way. Pretty cool. Like the looks of this one, looks like a pretty cool project. So let's go and connect our wallet again. So we're now connected, and let's just see. Okay, so what we can do is go to market, and we can see here we have the APYs, the interest that we earn on all these different tokens here. Looks like potentially must maybe earn in the base token. So this looks like 4.56% on USDC plus 7% in looks like the base token here. Okay, after poking around, their market one wasn't getting anywhere for me. So I've noticed here, if we just go to the dashboard, then we have the asset here, USDC. So it's actually paying 11%, and there's the combined one there. So yeah, so we can just go and supply there. Let's just see if we can do another $10. Not a bad APY as well. Go ahead and supply that. Confirm that transaction. Cool, that went through pretty much instantly. So now that has registered us on the Latrix platform. Now another one I saw mentioned in this question here, what Solana apps are going to airdrop a token, was this one here saying Jugle Defi. So I did have a look into Jugle Defi, and it talks about liquid farming and staking solution for Solana. I couldn't actually find anywhere to use the app, so I'm guessing it's probably not out yet. Or live yet. It doesn't look like anything is kind of usable in here. So yeah, so that could be one to keep an eye on, but it doesn't look like we can actually try and use the app and register for an airdrop at this stage. Okay, so before we jump into starting to qualify ourselves for the airdrops, I thought I'd just run you through a cool little gas site that I have been using recently, just to kind of understand what the current gas fees are. So you've got all the base gas fees up here and the GY prices. It also shows you the OpenSea costs as well, variable costs, etc. So I usually use this now. I used to use gasnow.com, but I think that was based in China and it's been shutting down. It's one of the big Ethereum pools. So this is the one that I use now just to look for, relatively low gas fees. It's not too bad at the moment, being under 80. So we're going to go ahead and process everything. So the first one we're going to start with is Saddle.finance. So that's a deep liquidity platform for DeFi. So let's go ahead and have a look at the app for that. So you do have a swap here. You've also got pools, different APYs. There's 23% here for TBTC. So they look reasonable, but in this case, we're just going to do a basic swap here. So we're going to go from USDC to DAI. Go ahead and click swap. We will approve that first transaction. Okay, so that first transaction was really just there to approve it. So we do need to go through and actually put that through again. So now that it's approved, this will be the actual transfer itself, $38 fee. Okay, looks like that one, interesting there, got an error, one error, and one says it was confirmed. So I'm not sure if that's actually gone through, so I'm just gonna have a look at that. Okay, a bit weird, I do have my DAI, so it did kind of say it failed, but the transaction did go through, so we're good with that. Okay, the next one is Unagii, I believe it's pronounced. Okay, so this is earning DeFi yields on autopilot. Looks pretty cool actually. All the convenience, none of the hassles. We're redefining a digital asset yield experience that's smarter, simpler, and fun. So we're going to go ahead and launch that. Let's take a look. Go ahead and connect our wallet in here. We'll go anonymously for now. And we'll go ahead with Ethereum and our MetaMask. Is fully audited, yield responsibility, no governance token has been issued. Well, no governance token yet, so hopefully by using the platform that we will actually get an airdrop. So let's go ahead, let's have a look at a couple of things. Let's have a look at staking. So there's a few here, Kyber, Scale, Graph, Seller, and on Tendermint as well. I don't have any of these tokens at the moment, so we could go and buy one of them and stake them for this amount. The other thing we could do is also have a look at vaults. So looking at these, I can see there's about a 10% APY on USD coin here, 5% here. It's not immediately clear difference between version 1 and 2, but I'm going to see if I can put some USDC into this one as well. So we'll click on that, we'll click continue. Let's see what happens. Let's try and put $100 in there and see what comes about. $100, transaction fee, 0.003 ETH. Fee is $13, looks pretty reasonable to me. Improve infinite access, I'm not going to tick that because that could be a security issue. We're just going to approve that $100. Terms and conditions, looks okay to me. We'll approve that. $11 to approve, so we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so that deposit confirmation has been provided here, and then now will probably be the deposit, so it'll cost a little bit more for that. So we'll go ahead and deposit. Now that was a $32 fee. I'm only really having a go at this for the chance at an airdrop, so I thought I'd just put $100 in, happy to pay the fee to let that go through. So you may notice that immediately it's not in this list here because the transaction is still going through. It says it's going through there. If we go to Etherscan, then we'll see that this transaction is still going through here. 51 GY, currently 44, so it should go through fairly soon. There you go, success. So we'll come back to here. Okay, so that transaction did go through, and I did notice that it's not actually showing up under here. It is in version 2, so it's possible that you have to go into version 2 now. Maybe version 1 isn't relevant. So we can see that I've got our $99 balance, and I could easily withdraw that if we needed to. So yeah, so we could easily withdraw that if we needed to, like so. And then let's see, I won't withdraw it yet, I'll leave it in there. But that's how you would use Unagii. Okay, the next one we're going to look at is Clipper.exchange. So this is another DEX, to get good trades on small amounts of tokens. So let's go ahead and execute a transaction on that as well. So what we're going to do is move some more and say another $100 USDC to DAI, and we'll have to connect our wallet there, Ethereum. Go ahead and we will approve that swap. We'll need your permission, no problems, probably 10 or 15 bucks, $12. Put that through. Okay, that went through in about 20 seconds. So now we want to confirm the swap. That'll cost a little bit more, about $38 currently. What GY is that using there? 66. I reckon we could put it in for a little bit less based on what I'm seeing in over here. If we have a look, I'll just put that through. If we have a look over here, it's 42. So yeah, I've just modified that gas fee, submitted that at a cheaper cost. So we'll see how long it takes for that to go through. Okay, that took a few minutes and that transaction's gone through. So that's successfully done for Clipper. Next one I'm going to have a look at is very, very cool, and it's called Sablier. And it's really cool. It's actually allow you to kind of send money to people in real time, like stream money, as this image is showing there. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I haven't had too much of a look into it. It sounds really cool, but let's jump in and have a look. Let's set up a stream of money. We'll connect to our MetaMask. That looks okay. Basically just going to send it to another wallet to check out this functionality. USDC, send $100. Who is the recipient? So I'm just going to grab another address for that. Okay, I've pasted an address in there. For how long should the money be streamed? So let's go with 1 hour. Payment rate will be per second, and the stream will end on 10th of October. Cool. Let's go. Let's create a stream. So this is basically going to send money in real time, like every dollar, to this wallet. So let's go ahead and approve that. And looks like there's a decent amount of fees for it. Look, we're testing it out. We're looking to trigger an airdrop. You might want to use it for something a little bit better than just sending $100. But in that case, yeah, GY's at 59. That's kind of about right based on where the market is at the moment. So that's okay. We'll go ahead and push that through. Okay, that says successfully completed. So we can click on this transaction confirm. Okay. Share this link to let them access the streamed money. Let's go ahead and check out that link. Withdraw. MetaMask. So I'm just going to enter a couple of the wallets here. Okay, so this looks like it's going to be 100 USD roughly in total, and it's going to start. That's in about 13 minutes for me. So yeah, so I assume basically that's gonna be going across, and then you'll be able to withdraw it through here as well. So pretty cool platform. And if they do an airdrop, I've just triggered myself for that. Okay, the next one I'm going to look at is Element Finance. Element Finance, you can earn fixed rate interest. So this is pretty interesting. It says here, grow your savings. Got some vaults, and yeah, I think there's going to be a bunch of stuff that we built on top of this protocol. Looks pretty cool. So let's go ahead and launch and check it out. Simple way to grow your fixed rate. So these are some of the fixed rates here. DAI 3.4%, USDC 3%, Jan 20. Looks like they got some expiries here. January 29th. So I'm guessing you need to hold it for that long. So I'm not looking to have my funds locked up for much. So let's go ahead with this one, which expires in 6 days. Let's see if we can deposit into this. So we'll put, as you can see there, we've got a couple hundred DAI into this. So let's just go ahead if we can do 100. So we'll go ahead and buy that. $28. Confirm that transaction, and we'll keep an eye on this now. Okay, that went through pretty quick. So now if I click back and go to portfolio, we'll see here that we have DAI in here earning a 0.02% day. It's going to reach its term in 5 days. It's not going to make any money out of this. It's more so just to trigger us into the Element Fi ecosystem, which we have now done. The next one we're going to look at is Cowswap. So another one of the swap platforms. So what we're going to do now, we've got 100 DAI left from what we've been mucking around with previously. So I'm going to go ahead and look to swap that back to USDC. It does say here that, you know, fees are going to be quite high. You know, consider waiting for a better price. Let's just have a look at this. Yeah, look, I'm going to go ahead and do it just because the purposes of for this video. And I mean, you know, we're potentially, you know, we're not going through this to do a direct swap or to make any money or anything like that. We're doing it to trigger a transaction on this platform so that we can get an airdrop if they do one. So we'll proceed with this. Okay, that has been approved. So we'll do, let's just do a refresh on this and see if we can get a better rate. So we'll do DAI to USDC maximum. Yeah, it looks like it's going to cost, you know, $20 just to as part of the swap. Plus, looks like there's going to be ETH fees on top. So this one's using Gnosis protocol to do the swap. So we'll go ahead and put this through, and it gives us a bit of a moo thing there. Transaction submitted. So this is a little bit different to the others. I think this is, I'm not exactly sure how this works, but it looks like it's a sell order and it's going to sit here and see if it can be filled. So we'll give that the 30 minutes it takes to see if that will go through. Okay, that one went through fairly quickly in a couple of minutes. So that swap's been executed. Did make another moo sound when that went through. So that means we've officially made a swap inside this network. So that one's done. The next one I'm going to run through is Zed Run. So this is actually created by a team in Australia, and it's basically virtual horse racing. So I thought this would be quite a fun one to do. There's no token yet. I'm sure there is going to be one. So let's go ahead and see if we can work out how to initiate an action on this one. So we'll jump in here. So go ahead and see if we can do a race. To enter an event, purchase your first race course. All right, let's have a look. Sold out. Buy your racehorse today on OpenSea. Okay, so this is an NFT market. So pretty clever. The horses are NFTs. Floor price 0.116. I've got a whole bunch of horses here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab one of these. I'm just going to have a bit of a browse. All right. Well, I quite like blue. So Jippo sounds like a good enough one for me. So let's jump on there. Let's go ahead and buy this on OpenSea. We'll do a checkout. This is going to cost us some gas as well, no doubt. Oh, okay, Polygon. All right, no problems. Let's go through and see how this goes. $30 total with the horse, 86. Cool, no worries. Let's do it. Okay, that took about 10 or 15 minutes to go through. So now I'm choosing unlock, and I'm going to sign that. Okay, that did get to the last step and then kind of froze up on me, so I'm just gonna go through and try that again. So here we go. Yeah, got to sign message and then it didn't provide this button. So here we go, got the button now again, so we'll go ahead and sign that. Hopefully that processes our order. Cool, I now own Jippo. Alrighty, let's go in now and see if we can use Jippo. Okay, now that we have our horse, Jippo, let's jump in here and see if we can enter a race. So we'll sign our MetaMask wallet. We'll jump in, we can see here, oh, they just flashed up there for a minute. Yep, we got our horse there. Let's click on him, here he is here. Looks great, fantastic, cool. Let's go for a race. So let's enter an event. Let's look for one. This one here is 10 out of 11. Oh, 11 out of 12. See if we can enter that. Pick a gate. Choose this fella. Enter him in. Not enough wrapped ETH. Okay. I will top up my balance of wrapped ETH and we will come back and have another go. Okay, so in order to actually get some wrapped ETH, I've worked out that we actually need to convert some of our ETH here. So we might just see what's the minimum kind of amount we can do just to see if we can get into Yep, let's go ahead and do that. It's going to cost us $30 to deposit 3. Just going to have another review of that. So it looks like there isn't really a way around it. So we need to just deposit some in. So look, I'm just going to deposit enough just to do a couple of races in case we need to do a couple of them. So even though it's going to cost more to do the conversion, you know, the idea is we're trying to trigger ourselves for an airdrop, right? So it's $28, you know, fees are pretty low on the ETH network at the moment. So let's go ahead and top this up and see if we can get going on a race. Okay, so now that we have a balance in here of $7.19, let's see if we can go ahead and jump into one of these races. Okay, let's try this one, class 5, 11 or 12. See if we can get into this. Enter. Yeah, confirm. Complete the transaction. So in this one. Okay, must have missed out there. Not accepting registrations. Try this one here, 6 of 12, $2.52 to enter, 1,000 meters, class 2. Might as well. Why not? What does this mean? Oh, lower class. That probably means my horse is lower class, I reckon. So yeah, we might need to try. Oh yeah, I'm class V, and this is a class 2 race. Class 5, sorry, so that's no good. We want a class 5. Class 5. Class 5. Okay, here we go. Let's try this one. Looks like we're in. We're in. Career, first, it's going to be a first race. Okay, so I've found the race here. So under next to run my race horses, we've got the New York Golden Cup. This runs in 4 minutes 20 seconds. So we'll have a look at it when the countdown reaches 0. Okay, this race is now live. Let's just see what happens if we try and watch it 3D. Pretty cool graphics. Very cool. Oh yeah, Jippo over there on the end. Very, very cool. I'll just pause as we get a bit closer to the end. Oh no, got a fair way to go. Getting into the last 400 meters or so. These horses are cranking along. My poor guy is back here struggling in 11th spot. But yeah, very, very cool. Very impressed with this platform actually. There we go. Race is finished. All done. And then under the results here, we can see that this is the race I was just in, and it was the same horse that I bought was actually in a bunch of others as well. So that's completed a race now. What I'm going to do is just enter into one more with the funds, and then that way it'll be registered for 2 races, and if they do an airdrop, hopefully I will qualify for that. The next one is Zerion, so app.zerion.io, and we're going to the exchange/exchange, and we're going to do a swap. So this is a wallet app, another DeFi app, which is pretty cool. So what we're going to do, I've got a tiny bit of wrapped ETH that I had for something else, so let's just convert that to ETH for the sake of putting a transaction through Zerion. So we'll go and do that. So it's going to be a $19 wrapped ETH transaction. It's going to cost around $7. So we'll go ahead and approve that. And if we click under history, we can see that trade is currently being made. Cool, that transaction's gone through. So now we've executed a transaction through Zerion's exchange. Now I also want to mention a bunch of Ethereum Layer 2 solutions. Now I have actually gone through and already executed transactions on these, which I did before I had the idea to create this video. So I'm just going to go through some of the platforms. I'm not going to run through exactly how to initiate transactions because I already have, and a lot of it involves having to send some tokens, whether it's some Ethereum or USDC, bridge it from the Ethereum Layer 1 to the Layer 2 platform, which, when there are high gas fees, which there are at the moment, I don't want to have to repeat that function. So first one is Arbitrum, which is a Layer 2 solution. So pretty much you can connect your wallet, which I've done, and you could bridge across some Ethereum like so. So I could go ahead and deposit that, and if I do try to do that, we'll see that there'll be a fee associated with that. It's not too bad. It's only $24 at this stage. Sometimes the fee to bridge it across could be a lot lower. So that you would bridge that across inside there, and usually using the bridge is enough, but it might be useful to go and actually use a platform that is connected to Arbitrum now that you have that bridged across. The next one is Diversify. So Diversify is a layer 2 solution on Ethereum, and so you could simply just use the swap functionality, or you could deposit into the trading platform as well. So it does actually have a trading platform. So I did pop some USDC. I've actually got $385 on there by the looks of it. Actually, I deposit that, and then I actually have some ETH that's sitting on here. So I've executed a trade. You could also do a swap now that it's on here as well. In fact, I might as well execute a little swap, but that's all good. We could just go Ethereum and maybe look to send a small amount of Ethereum across. Let's maybe send $10 of Ethereum across to USDC. Minimum is 35. So that's all good. We'll convert that. It should be pretty. Yeah, it's going to say it should be pretty instant and low cost on this platform. The next one is a platform called Hermez, wallet.hermez.io. Just going to go back to the main application here, Hermez.io. Scalable payments, decentralized by design. It's an open source ZK rollup, optimized for secure, low cost, and usable token transfers on the wings of Ethereum. So again, you would go through and you would connect your wallet. So we'll go ahead and open MetaMask on here. Yeah, not sure why that's not letting me connect at the moment, but that is also one to look at as well. And another one is ZK Sync as well. So you could easily go ahead and connect that. Well, let's see if this goes through. Wallet successfully connected. So balances, so I moved $100 across into here. And so pretty much you can, there's NFTs. There's not a lot inside this at the moment, but I just moved $100 across to, again, trigger it in case there is an airdrop for this one. And the last layer 2 solution here is ZK Money. So this is a pretty cool way to send money quickly and easily and cheaply through the Ethereum network. So again, I basically just connected, created an account, and sent across about $32 of USDC here as well, just to have that kind of stored here again in case they do an airdrop. So yeah, apologies, I've already executed on all these platforms a few days ago before I had the idea to create the video. So yeah, couldn't run you through that, but there's some more to look through, and also have a look down in the links, because I did do a dedicated video for Optimism and also for the Boba network. So that'll round out the remaining ones for this video. Cool, thank you. And if you did like the content of the video, please like that video or like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you can get all my future videos. Cool, thank you, and speak to you next time.